Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Blame yourself as you blame others. Forgive others as you forgive yourself. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Once one is a teacher, one becomes a parent for life. One who is wise enough to secure the good of others has secured his own. A smile will gain you 10 more years of life. The only thing we should be afraid of is stopping completely. Don't listen to what they say. Go see. Wise men may be learned. Learned men may not be wise. A man who cannot tolerate small misfortunes can never accomplish great things. Pearls don't lie on the seashore. If you want one, you must dive for it. You will reach your destination even though you travel slowly. Better it is to have a lower position in life and be free than to have a position of power only to be subject to the will of another. Age makes many a man whiter, but not better. When men meet foes and fight, better is stout heart than sharp sword. The way you make your bed is the way you shall lie. Mediocrity is climbing molehills without sweating. A wound never heals so well that the scar cannot be seen. If a man knew where he would fall, he would spread straw there first. You can give a piece of advice, but not good luck along with it. It's too late to shut the stable door after the horse has bolted. Wrath often consumes what God gives husbands. If a blind man leads another, they both fall together. He is little suited to be a baker, whose head is made of butter. Too much ale and a man's heart is laid open for all to see. Sure, it is the life of the proud. Not to feel one's misfortunes is not human. Not to bear them is not manly. Where there are two friends with one purse, one sings, the other weeps. One fool may ask more questions than 7 wise men can answer. A danger foreseen is half avoided. Rather have a little one for your friend than a great one for your enemy. Tell your friend your secret, and he will set his foot on your neck. Who to the stranger when trouble comes, for there will be no friend to take his part. The best things in life are free. Beware of an oak, it draws the stroke. Avoid an ash, it counts the flash. Creep under the thorn, it can save you from harm. A sheep's bite is never more than skin deep. Nothing looks more like a man of sense than a fool who holds his tongue. By blackening another, you do not whiten yourself. Throwing your cap at a bird is not the way to catch it. Speaking without thought is like shooting without taking aim. Speak well of your friend, of your enemy, neither well nor ill. It is no excuse for sin if we have sinned for the sake of a friend. A lazy shepherd is a wolf's friend. Prosperity comes through vigilance, energy, and wise counsel. In times of prosperity, friends will be plenty. In times of adversity, not 1 in 20. One has always strength enough to bear the misfortunes of one's friends. Surely the worth of a man lies in 2 of his smallest pots, his heart and his tongue. The rain is not a friend to anyone, whether rich or poor, good or evil. 3 things in the world worth having: a courage, good sense, passion. A proud heart can survive a general failure because such a failure does not prick its pride. The old woman looks after the child to grow its teeth, and the young one, in turn, looks after the old woman when she loses her teeth. A family is like a forest. When you are outside, it is dense. When you are inside, you see that each tree has its place. Crawling on hands and knees has never prevented anyone from walking upright. As soon as the monkey has climbed a tree, it will start abusing from its elevated position. A child's lie is like a dead fish in a pond that in the end always comes to the surface, explains his mother. A man's greatest support is not the gods, but his own 2 arms. A man in this world without learning is as a beast of the field. He who has knowledge has power. Labor is bitter, but the bread it buys is sweet. By committing foolish acts, one learns wisdom. You forsake a certainty and depend on an uncertainty. You will lose both the certainty and the uncertainty. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. You can often find in a river what you cannot find in the ocean. When you're thirsty, it's too late to think about digging a well. Life is not a series of pleasant choices, but of problems that call for strength, determination, and hard work. Once I had strength but no wisdom. Now I have wisdom but no strength. The fear of the Lord is hatred of evil. Pride and arrogance and the way of evil and perverted speech I hate. Whoever oppresses a poor man insults his maker, but he who is generous to the needy honors him. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, and be not envious of the wicked, for the evil man has no future. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. Whoever brings blessing will be enriched, and one who waters will himself be watered. One who is full loathes honey, but to one who is hungry, everything bitter is sweet. Like a muddied spring or a polluted fountain is a righteous man who gives way before the wicked. Open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of all who are destitute. Open your mouth, judge righteously, defend the rights of the poor and needy. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline or be weary of his reproof, for the Lord reproves him whom he loves, as a father the son in whom he delights. Whoever is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but the cheerful of heart has a continual feast. Whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits lacks sense. Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Rescue those who are being taken away to death. Hold back those who are stumbling to the slaughter. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. When words are many, transgression is not lacking, but whoever restrains his lips is prudent. The same dog that bit you in the morning will bite you in the evening. He who never visits your home does not want you to visit his. If you go to bed without supper, you will rise without having slept. The hunter does not rub himself in oil and lie by the fire to sleep. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I may not remember. Involve me and I'll learn. Do not wrong or hate your neighbor, for it is not he that you wrong but yourself. Some people put the best outside, some keep the best inside.